sounds really nice. It's Monday. We made a call Thursday, Friday last week to move the harvester to another block on this site where we are, as we got stuck. It rained, it was all going really well, it was dry. Got down a bank with it, and then it rained overnight and we could not get it out. We had to end up cutting a route back out and then pulling it up the last bit with the forwarder. So we aborted that because it was just a bit too steep. We've got this one last block at the top of the hill, which is flat-ish and a lot drier. We're still making a bit of impact, but it's not half as bad as it could be. So we're going to knock through this week. There's a bit of, what we've got in here, firewood, load of Windblown, so there'll just be a load of chip coming out of here. Then yeah, a small little 25% thin once we've had all the ash out. So yeah, that'll keep us busy for the next few days with the harvester. The Vosh is still down in Canterbury. We're just waiting for an emergency TM pack to be sorted out, which will probably be Wednesday morning now, just to finish some last roadside trees. And then we'll be bringing that back up here into another site, hopefully. So yeah, I'll spin you around in a sec to show you what the boys have been doing over the last couple of days. And yeah, that's the wrap for Monday. I don't know if you can see the harvester up there. They're just pushing through. There's a lot of windblown larch tucked in here. So they're just pulling all of that out, cutting that for chip, because it is a bit too far gone for saw log. And then as you come round where the boys have stopped, just over here, that's literally the edge of the block. There's a block of ash up here that we've had out, leaving oaks and cherries, a couple of sycamores in here. So yeah, that's a nice little coop. Footpath running through here that I'm walking on, which is why the ash was a priority up here. And then the cherries kind of getting to life expectancy and we're starting to wind blow. So we've taken the worst ones of them out and left a bit up. So as you can see, we're not making too much damage at the moment. You can see the wheel tracks, but it's not half as wet and slippy as it was down the bottom. I'll wander over to Cow in a second, try and get a bit of the harvester working. Not very exciting because it is just pulling windblown trees out, but we'll show you nonetheless. He's just dropped that there so Will can come in and cut that union off. It's a bit too big to be ramming through the head. Or Cal actually might do it himself actually in the cab. Yeah, so just clean that off. Being a bit gentle with it. Some people would have sat there and rammed that through until it went through, but it's no good for the head, not good for the machine. So just take that extra couple of seconds to make it easy, look after the machine, which is what we want. Right, get put to one side and go for chip that. Tuesday morning and we're back in the yard. Just going to move the mog that's going out later on to go and pick timber up from James's site. I'm just going to jump in a truck and go and look at a couple of jobs and yeah, run down, clear up and have another Tuesday. That is about it. Got the flat plate on so you can see behind me, get all the timber out. So yeah, bit of a damp, horrible, murky day. So I thought I'd give you a quick tour around the new bus. Picked her up Friday night, shot straight up to Norfolk in her to go and watch the boys play. So here we have the Land Cruiser 150 series, but it's a van. So yeah, this is my new work van. We're going to get Agricon to build a set of drawers and a dog box in the back for me. It's going into the boys at Creative for a wrap because we can't be having a silver truck. So that'll be end of the month, and then we've just got to sort wheels and tyres for it. But yeah, this is the new wagon. Let's see how she goes. There's a load back in the yard from the cedar job. 3 or 4 metre lengths. Big 2 metre up the top. You have to squeeze on. Get this unloaded with the telehandler. Stacked up to one side and get some of it milled, I think. It's quite nice stuff, so yeah, bit of milling, I think. Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're in Windblown. Got this lovely tall cedar that unfortunately has moved a little bit in the recent storms. It's got a little bit of decay at the base, and the client's worried that it's going to fall on the house, which is just there. So we're going to rig it all down, get it stripped to a pole, and then we've got some logs to move. So Nathan's up there getting his anchor point in. He's just installing a rigging line. It's quite a small garden, so we've set the block up at the bottom and we're just going to lower branch by branch all the way to the top.
That one's almost out there. There's no size to them, are they? Well, they are pocket.
They're like roll. Call them old Bert the Basher.
What's that?
Oh, I see. It's like a...
Is it? That should be out now.
The full rig. The old Valentine's classic here from Beef. So we're just cleaning out all the shit, ready for the new shaft to go in.
I can see. That's moving that pin.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to pull tight on this edge. It's got 5%. There we go. It's seated. Yours can go on, mate.
Yeah.
I've got Loctite. Those got Loctite. No.
Do you want these Loctite or not?
Yeah, I want the nuts. Oh, the bolt's done.
It's twisted.
Yeah, I know. It's in the pressure. Yeah, Loctite. actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to just put them in 2 turns and I'll put that on. Once that job done, just going to run a grease gun over it now so it's ready for the boys to take back out tomorrow. Yeah, keeping on top of service, keeping on top of maintenance. Key part of the job. So we're day 2 on this job. Oak tree coming down, you see James up in there. We've been chipping on site. This is a scout, little scout hut. So they use all this chip for their little camping areas and the woodland area. They're just going to finish getting that crown out. And then I think the spec was monolith to 5 metres. So we'll drop down, fell the top out using a winch on the TR8. Give it a ring up and go from there. See old Jamesy up in there, little man. Yeah. tweak that side if you can. Keep going, keep going. That's it. You might have to sweep the top cut again. I can't really tell with the sun, but is it? Do you want me to tweak it? I can't tell how close you are on this side. You good? You try it? Yeah, got that. Yo! So that's it wrapped up. The tree is staying at a monolith. James is just going to climb his way down. That's the top. We're going to cut this into sections and probably pop back with the Bobcat next week. We're just waiting for a part for that to be running again. And then we can move all this timber around, have a tidy up for them. Maybe cut a little bench out of this, something nice. Yeah, quick clear up. Get the old grey squirrel down and we're off. Grey squirrel. Little trusty 500 in the recoil strop. Just finishing up here. Last tidy bits. Left this bit as a nice little bench for the scouts. So when they have the bonfires. Job done. The bus is getting a bit dirty. First time we got the tow bar on. Thought we'd give it a test. We're going to take the track tripper back with it. See how she pulls.
Hey guys, and that is the end of episode 17. That is all for this week. Quite a few fails in that this week for the Arb team. Forestry site is just an absolute, it's like the Somme at the moment, absolute mud bath. Hoping some dry weather over the next 10 days because it has been relentless recently. So hopefully we'll be able to show you a bit more of that next week. We're in an absolute mud bath of the site with the Arb teams this week, which we'll see in next week's video. If there's anything else you want to see, just leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.